Alright, let's be a little nosy, see what's going on. This universe got its eye on right now. We got Gemini, we got the twins. We got 5. Could be a lot of conflict going on. We got Neptune. We got some secrets here, some phases and secrets that are going on, something around the divine feminine going on, a lot of rings of communication happening. Whoop. Well, let's get the oracle cards and stuff this time. To them in a minute. So let's fast forward through all the shuffling bits. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is what I think is so funny, right? I saw this 5, this lover's card, right? As soon as I saw it, these 2 cups shot out, or these 2 cups. Oh my goodness, these 2 cards shot out on the 4D. Just prematurely. It just had me giggling, right? What do we got going on here? Someone's trying to find some balance here, right? Why don't you just peek at those 2 just because I thought that was really funny. I wasn't really thinking about anything in particular. It just shot out like that. I have no idea, but I'm picking up. Have you ever seen the movie She's Out of Your League? If you haven't, it's pretty funny. Anyway, it's just a scene where you can't do anything. You're stuck sitting at the couch, right? You can get the gist if you're an adult here. But then later in the movie, he has to confess about it. I can't have the camera on my face. I'll laugh a lot more if I don't think anybody's looking at me. It's weird, I know. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we get the 6 of Cups here again. $66, right? We got 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands here in the middle. There has been a victory somehow, some kind of victory on the 3, right? There's a little bit of looking in the back, looking in the past. But I get the sense it's looking about like old dreams and how to recreate them is kind of the energy here. And there's a 6 of Wands victory on this type of mentality, but there's still this entrapment feeling that's going on. And it's this King of Cups here that's entrapped, right? He's defensive. He's like in armor. He's got his sword up. He's like in the middle of a battle going on right now. So that's why it's coming off as 8 of Swords, even though there has been some sort of victory here for them. I just get the sense it doesn't really, it might not look like the victory it is. I see a lot of chaos or a lot of shifting going on, right? But that's what's happening here. I get somebody that was, alright. Okay, so this person, the good times they were always looking back on were just the pleasurable times, right? And they're looking back on their past now and they're realizing that they're weighing just a specific type of pleasure. Was their caliber for how the things were going good or not, right? As long as that was happening all the time, you know, they thought the relationship was fine, even though it wasn't, right? So that's kind of what the thing is in the past. So at this point, I feel like they've cut off certain pleasures just to try to see what would bring balance to, right? A lot of balance between the spiritual and the physical here, right? From cutting off certain pleasures, right? And this could be any sort of things and any type of connection that you're dealing with, right? That when you're trying to look back on somebody that when you're trying to get over the past, yeah. I feel like this person realized that a lot of their past relationships were based on one basic thing, right? There's a lot of movement that wants to be happening or is in the middle of being happening, right? Something going on quickly, right? It's being defended. There's something that's happening that is completely being kept, I feel, secret, right? And this person is just trying to shooting rainbows back at all these wands that are coming at them, right? Because there's definitely something that's not out in the open that everybody knows. Something about coming out of the Five of Pentacles. Something about, I feel like, the wheel is stuck right now, right? The wheel is stuck. Someone's not working on their skills. Reverse Hierophant. Someone's stuck. There's a mental block here. Something about traditional way of thoughts. Reverse Magician. Prince of Pentacles. Alright, so I'm going to give this as an either or, right? Because like I was kind of dealing with flipping these cards upside down, which means that there's a couple that are reversed in here. Alright, so here's the deal. This storyline could go either way, right? There's two splits getting ready to happen here for this storyline. You can pick whichever one you want to go on, right? Whoever's stuck in this thought process, whoever has a plan to get out of being in this like Five of Pentacles left out in the cold type of energy, right? You want to get the wheels turning, but you're not working on any skills, right? And that's pretty much what the universe is getting to, right? There's like this Hierophant being stuck in toxic traditions, the Reverse Magician, toxic ways of manifesting things, or you can meditate on yourself and ground on who you actually are and manifest from that center point. Right? Yeah. Right? If you're manifesting from that center point, you get to be in the Jack of Pentacles, right? We can call this the manifesting mode, right? This is someone who's getting ready to manifest a lot of abundance, right? You've got to come out of the hermit mode here and bring in that abundance coming in celebration with others, right? I know that others coming in can interfere with the energies sometimes, but if you focus on your heart center, then you're fine, right? Remember that, like, when we get to the Seven of Pentacles, I always get to reap what you sow, good, bad, or otherwise, but if you never set any intentions, then you never reap anything, so you can sit there and feel like a failure, but you never even tried, right? I always talk about the spirals that come with this card. You're supposed to spiral up and have a higher perspective every time you come across these same issues again, right? There's definitely a sword of truth that needs to be swallowed, right? A sword of truth that needs to be recognized. I think somebody's really grounded on that and healing with this sword of truth, and they're coming out of that Ten of Swords, right? That victim mentality. On the 5D, we got the King of Wands. So the highest version of this person is a King of Wands that's manifesting right now, right? They are manifesting success, right? There's a Page of Pentacles. There's a little bit of immature energy here that's coming through, right? But there's definitely some sort of encouragement to at least try to make some sort of physical change, right? Try to make some sort of adjustment. You have to make some sort of adjustment on the 3D, on the thought processes, on the 4D, you know what I'm saying? What do you want to manifest? 'Cause I see these are still down here, so this is kind of what's left in it, right? It's like, I feel like this person's very scared of being stuck in a kind of lust-based connection again, right? But there is some sort of sense of, like, you have to let go of the past, right? We got the Three of Wands here. The very weird Three of Wands. Alright. Got this Three of Wands. You see how this person's manifesting, right? Grounded down into the earth, into Gaia, you know, the goddess of creation, and then drawing that energy up. It's very weird because it almost comes off as the Page of Wands here. I get a strong sense of healing energy coming from this card. Somebody's moving towards a lot of healing, right? A lot of healing with coming into union with the Lovers there. Alright. Alright, snitches. Let's see what's going on here. Let me be a little bit nosy. Yeah, I get a strong sense of, yeah, there's healing energies, right? Healing a wand. Oh my god. This reading, I'm so glad I put this on the darn coffee tabletop. My face is probably beet red. I am not comfortable talking about stuff like this. Not, you think I wouldn't be as much as I cuss, but, yeah. I'm ridiculous, I can't help it. I'm an Aries. We're giggly, we're toddlers of the universe. You still think that joke's funny? Ooh. Alright, yep, we got a Magician up right here, right? Someone learning how to focus all their skills, right? You got to focus your thoughts, your words, your heart, your emotions, physical movement. What am I missing? Okay, put your money where your mouth is, right? And that will open up the world to you, right? Someone is discovering what makes them get that Nine of Cups feeling, right? And right after the Nine of Cups, what goes hand in hand with it is that Nine of Pentacles, right? And I see this leading to the Ten of Pentacles, but there has to be a decision made here. There has to be a fool's leap. A leap of faith. It has to be done by the King of Pentacles. You have to make a leap to want to be the King of Pentacles if you want to be back in control. King of Wands, yeah. You got to take a leap to get in control of your pentacles. They need to take a leap in order to get in control of their wand, right? Ten of Swords, this causes a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety. Four of Wands. A lot of, they're look at the, yeah, a lot of anxiety. They're scared of commitment. They're afraid about coming out into the sun about commitment, right? Oh, why did I get like American Pie? This guy has been embarrassed by coming out into the open about relationships. Right? It's that stupid social media bullshit, right? There's definitely a victory to be had here, right? In coming out into the sun. Three of Cups, need to come together and bring someone out from out of the cold. And who do you need to bring out of the cold? The Empress. Whoa. Yeah, you need to do this with the swiftness. There could be a lot of distance in between. Got the Hermit and the Queen of Cups here, right? There's a Page of Cups, right? There's definitely love between them, right? But you got the Hierophant, someone who is stuck on a lot of tradition, right? You got Temperance here, right? And I just get like, one wants a certain type of tradition and one wants more of a balance. King of Cups here. Well, I'm just flipping cards all over the place today. What's he got to say? King of Cups. Feel like if this is a masculine, he feels oppressed. The Wheel of Fortune is getting ready to turn for them though, right? Five of Swords, they are in a bit of a battle here, but Knight of Cups, they do want to deliver a cup. Get the sense that they realize where the grass is green. They realize where the grass is greener. Grass is, this is pretty, yeah, and I said this before too, this is pretty self-explanatory. Where is the grass greener? Where you water it. Seven of Pentacles, you reap what you sow, right? Well, here's the deal about planting seeds. If you don't tend them, you don't harvest nothing either. Ten of Wands, there's a lot of pressure and burdens with this connection. Why? Something about the team. Something about letting something, the past, die. Nine of Wands, to drop those defenses again. Someone has a hard time dropping their defenses. They can't let certain things like the survival mode. Ooh! Alright. Alright, so how do we get victory over this Nine of Wands? We get past the secrets. We let the past die and start fresh, right? If you must, you think about the past and you, looking back, you only take the good aspects, like the good aspects of yourself, the things that you accomplished, you did, your memories, things like that, and you leave the negative behind. But I get, how do you find balance, right? Nostalgia is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, painting it over it, and recycling it for more than what it's worth. That's how you find balance in those dark times, right? I get that there is going to be a very confused Queen of Swords by all of this. Someone who's definitely bringing in something that I don't know. Bring clarity. Yeah, there's definitely a Queen of Wands here who's confused, who needs clarity. Right? That's where that secret's revealing is from. Someone has a sharp tongue because they are confused. If you're confused as to why they have such a sharp tongue with you, is because they're confused by you, right? I'm so sorry. But yeah. But now you know. Now you know why that person was acting so very, very strange around you. Okay. Let's get these. Maybe we should move these to the end from now on anyway. Let's see. What past life energy do we have from this? We have 20 minutes. That was pretty funny. Oh my god. Alright. You can see the different levels of this on spiritually, I hope. Alright, yeah, this is definitely, oh man. Y'all, this is trippy. One second. Yes. Alright, this is one of those galactic connections. I'm so glad I brought this up, right? This is someone these people have been spouses before, right? High priest, high priestesses, right? Scribes and writers, right? Very important figures in communal living communities, right? They carry a lot of phobias from past lives, and it can especially be exasperated when similar instances are triggered in this life. It creates a deeper core trauma, right? They're definitely connected and guided by angels. What's the main shadows that we're dealing with here? Sleep perchance to dream. Sleep perchance to dream. This is someone who, it's called future casting. You make all these plans for the future, but you never actually do anything about them. You just kind of feel good about them when you're thinking about them, and that's enough to just give you enough of that dopamine to get you through your day. And then the next day you just repeat the same thing over and over and over again, but you're pretty much just sleeping your way through life. Alright, we got veil and we got fogged here, right? And this is all about being confused as to which way you need to go, and everything is... Oh, don't mind me, I'm going to refix my legs there. Yeah, everything's veiled and foggy, right? And when you're camping and when you're hiking and you're doing trails and things like that, and you wake up in the morning and it's all veiled and it's all foggy, that is not the time to get up and start packing camp. I don't care, what your itinerary says for the day. There's no sense in wandering around in the fog, right? You have to wait for the sun to burn off the fog, right? You have to wait for, the sun to burn off the fog. And you got spring, equinox, rebirth. There's definitely a lot coming with, the spring equinox and rebirth, and the seeds of intention that we plant now, how they will be affecting us by the time the spring equinox comes around. That's the importance of the intentions that you set during these colder months of the year, during the quiet times, during the times that the veil is thin and the spirits can hear you deeper, right? The intentions that you set during these times are supposed to be for next spring. Could do a spell casting one. I really don't have much stuff. If you're an intuitive person, you're already doing tarot and everything else like that. It's about vision. Vision and visions. So get visualization is important right now. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.